The AUTOTech program is 2-level classes. The first level is in 11th grade, and you learn more of the basic stuff about cars. You know, the brakes, steering. Then in the level 2 class, you learn more about engine performance and taking apart the engines and putting them back together. A few highlights in the AUTOTech program is being able to bring your car into the shop and put it on the lift and getting to work on it. See what's underneath your own car. Both of my brothers were in this program, and we work on cars outside of school and outside of this class, so it's a very useful program for me. You know, learning how to change your oil and, you know, put on your new tires or swap out your wheels can really save you some money. Just owning your car, it's I think it's very worth taking the class.
Culinary pathway, you start out learning like basics, like measuring and just learning how to cook and everything, and as you advance in the pathway, you do more complex things like cooking on your own and cooking for the teachers for Garden Bowl, and then at the end you take a certification test to see what you have learned throughout your pathway. There are many good things about the pathway. If you complete it, you can get up to 12 college credits, which I know a lot of people like about this class. Cooking skills are good for like everyday life, not just if you want to be a chef. So that's also like the best part about this, is it helps you for life and not just being a chef.
I'm currently taking the business pathway. Well, it kind of puts you in a spot where you get to test out what you like future-wise, with maybe a future job that you may want. Kind of get you the general idea of what business is. There's more kind of a lively nature to it. My favorite part of the pathway would probably be just the ability to test what I like and what I don't like, versus going to college and figuring it out then.
The program that I'm in is the Agricultural Technology program, and you start in an animal pathway or plant pathway, and you can learn about the animal systems and plant systems and how they affect and contribute to the systems in agriculture and everyday life. You pick your own research topic, whether it be plant or animal related, and you can work out in the greenhouse or work with local animal people to better your understanding. I got into the pathway because my family's agriculture, and I really liked being able to make an impact on society with food and agriculture. So I took the pathway and I took the biotechnology course, and I really liked it. I really like doing all the biotechnology stuff. That kind of gave me a jump start to choose my major. Actually, from taking the biotechnology class, I learned that I wanted to do biotechnology in my future career in agriculture. So I really like that part of it.
One of the main, cool things we did first was build our own website, all from code, so we didn't use any program to help us there. It was just basically a straight code on a sheet in HTML, and then we used CSS to style it. So I got introduced into the pathway because I was picking classes for my senior year and saw they were offering a new class, Foundations of Computer Science. And I had done a lot of classes with, multimedia and computers, and was very interested in it. So I just picked it out for my senior year. Thought it would help a lot, and it definitely has already. With building our websites, that was like a lot of fun because I had a lot of control and just basically could change any little aspect about my website when I was making it. Computer science is one of the biggest or highest demands in the job market, and actually one of the better paying jobs. And not only that, it can be a lot of fun, knowing how computers work and being able to code them.
I got started in the pathway the summer going into my freshman year of high school. I remember the biomedical science summer camp that was happening, and I was really interested in what was going to be talked about in the camp. I immediately was taken by heart with it. Some of my favorite highlights in the course was definitely the lab. In the second course specifically, you are exposed to so many different labs. Like I said, you dissect a heart, a brain, a kidney. You do so many different labs and get to see and work hands-on with so many different items and variables that you never thought that you'd be able to work with in high school. If you're interested in going into the medical field, you definitely want to take this course.
It starts out with Introduction to Engineering. You look at all the different engineering types and figure out what you like. You use the theoretical and equations to do the problems that you would encounter. It's more hands-on, where you solder and you can mess with electrical circuits. Definitely one of the cooler things I thought was in digital electronics. We would solder and we were able to make our own electrical circuits. I probably think that the engineering design and development class, just that whole class, I thought was the best because I was able to meet new people that I usually wouldn't talk to, and then together we involved all of our ideas and were able to come out with a pretty cool project.
The interactive media production pathway is full of the classes where you learn all of the tools and techniques you need in the Adobe programs, in the Adobe Suite to create graphics, create web design, edit photos, do film projects, make games. It's sort of the all-inclusive way to learn your way around the basics of graphic design. Taking the class, I learned all these skills and all these different techniques to make something that was awesome. We have a lot of creativity with what we make, who we make it for, things like that. Definitely take the pathway because not only is it good skills to have just in life and with the world becoming so dependent on technology, but also it's just a really cool way to find yourself and sort of go into the creative aspects.